National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. And off we go in the divisional round. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. Past the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Second down and 8. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Had they been in a different part of the field, Mike, we're talking about that outcome very differently. He's very fortunate to be outside the numbers where that ball took a friendly bounce, and he's saved by it going out of bounds. Now it brings up 4th down. If they ultimately decide to keep the offense on the field, we'll look back on that ball harmlessly going out of bounds as a big moment in this game. This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A run here with Kamara. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll run for it. It's Kamara.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. They're at the 4, looking to get the game's first points. Here's 3rd and goal. They put Woods in motion. They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. And he cannot get free. Only a yard to the 3, forcing 4th down. They put Woods in motion. Fields to throw for it. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Seahawks. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Seahawks are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. 3rd down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Now he'll run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. You saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here we go. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Now he'll run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He knocks it through. The Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On second down, here's a run with Kamara. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's 2nd and 6. Slot man in motion right. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Third and 5. Now Fields. And he'll take it on in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Seattle. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Here's Stroud. This one complete to Washington.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half
and he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Najee Harris, touchdown Minnesota. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard mark. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Fields. He runs with it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7. They put Woods in motion. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. They'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Vikings 14. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Stroud. Whoa. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw. Off he goes. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here just past the 30.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Taking off. They get 22 yards there. First down, Seattle.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Fields now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Fields to throw for it. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. First and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now Stroud. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. And that is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First down. Fields. Open man field. That's Neighbors. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. 1 quarter remains for a trip. A first down throw for Fields. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Kamara. The Seahawks are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll run here with Kamara. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Kamara going to try to pull his way in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud going to set up the throw. A pass taken in by Harris. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He keeps it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here's Stroud. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Even with 3 timeouts, close to the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, it's Kamara. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll go again here with Kamara. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They're going to go right back to Kamara. The Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Kamara. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Seahawks. Will Riker now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's first down. To throw is Stroud. This one complete to Washington.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On second down, Stroud. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.